Morning folks, Andy here, welcome back on board Potemkin. A nice sunny, Sunday morning, bit overcast but nice, it's not cold really, it's going to warm up anyway, so we had a bit of work done today on here. I've done a couple of bits like the battery box in there, I've got a bit of filming of that, and I have on the front here some nice shiny grey galvanising paint on. I did that last Sunday afternoon, I just came up for the afternoon a couple of hours and got that done. It does look a lot better now. It's marvellous what a bit of paint does. Took a couple of hours I suppose, anyway. So I'm going to crack on now, get this sorted out. And what I want to do is in the engine bay, is I've bought some steel, I'm going to put a bit more steel in for the step over the battery box and some steel to put on the sides, so you can put insulation in, and same as what we always do, put a bit of timber down and board it, because then I can make cupboards and that will allow me to empty all these cupboards here, the last bit of the old stuff in this boat, get these paving slabs up. And I've got to put some more timber on the angles underneath, and then the flooring will be the same level all the way through. So I need to be able to put tools away, out of the way. So that's what I'm doing, getting that done. So then I can progress quicker with the rest of the boat. So that's it, let's get on. Right, I've squeezed myself in here. So this is what we've got so far, that's the battery box. That's not the lid's going to be the same as that, but it'll sit in properly, but still sits up the same amount. So what I'm going to do is extend this channel over there in 3 places, so the decking board will be supported. It's not, we don't want a saggy decky board, not at my age anyway. So that's what I'm doing, simply 3 across there, and then we'll put some steel on the hull to bear the weight on, and then you can come in, and then this area, because all this lots won't be there when it's done. Just in way at the moment, all this garbage. So, and then we'll have a proper step up here, and quite easy-ish access in and out. That's what I'm getting on with. But I say it's hard to film in there. And also, while I'm here, that wall, it's having some steel vertically, same as the sides of the boat, so you can screw some timbers on, and we'll build all that into a proper unit for, up there there'll be that end there'll be the Morse controller, and then the rest of it will all be storage cupboards, which we'll have to make. So I'll go and get some steel cut outside and let's get it done. Right, that's the first piece cut, and I've welded the plates on the end for the bolts. So that's going to sit across there. Just proud of this battery box, so we can board in there and across here. So I need to drill it in there now for a bolt through, and then we'll have a plate on the wall there. So I'm going to do that in 3 positions, and the reason I've done it with a smaller channel, it's plenty big enough for what it's standing on, but to give me some room here, because that battery box will have to come off, the lid will have to come off now and again. So when I make the new lid, I'll do it in 3 parts so I can get them out easy. So that's going to go there. So we need to get that drilled now. In fact, before I do that, I'll get these others cut, and then we can just come on back and drill them all at once. I'll be back in a minute. Thank goodness that's over. It's a bit of a bind that. Good job I'm only a little lad. I won't believe how long that takes to do bits of jobs like that. But they're all in. So now that deck will go straight across. We'll have some panels that sit with it, that overlap all that steel, and we'll put some acoustic cladding underneath so it sits in between all the sides of the channels. That's the idea. So we'll deafen that engine. Just have a look. They're not fastened in correctly yet because I do need some 10mm bolts, but they're all sat there in position more or less. And now I do want need to come down this edge here, down this front, and my thoughts are I'm going to step up here and then have a kite winder like you have on the staircase at home. We'll put a kite in there, so it'll be 2 steps up, one onto this level, one onto there, next one you've escaped. Now that's the next thing to do with them steps. Today I'm going to get some channel on those walls, on the steelwork inside, so I can put some timber on, put some insulation in, backboard on, deck on top of there, and we'll make some cupboards and get stuff locked away. So I'm just going to carry on now and put a bit of this, sorry, not channel, I said box section like on roof there. Okay, let's get dressed up again. We're going to get some box section on these walls. That's going to go like this. We'll run up there. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, I've got 4 of them to go on there. So we're going to get them on. Oh, have a minute. Oh, get in there. I'll put one there because this side comes along, then it dives in there. It's a shape. So the board, otherwise it goes sort of cut across, so the board will screw tight up to that and then up to another one on corner. So I'll cut another one for there. That'll be the last one on that wall then. So, be back in a minute. Have a look down here, make sure we've not set boat on fire. I think we got away with it. we'll have a look, see if we can see what we've done. A bit close, aren't we? So all those box sections will now hand across here, and on the ceiling box that will now carry the plywood boards that are going to go on for just going to be the backing. So what I'll do in between those now is I'll insulate with some I don't know, whatever insulation I can get, 25mm thick, something like that. That's fine for what it's going to do in here. You know, it's an engine room, but it'll make a difference, get it insulated. And that porthole I'll make a circular ring, that, so it'll be a collar that goes in and through to the front of the cabinets, so it'll let light in. And the portholes on the other side, I'll remove those portholes and we'll clean them all off, clean all the glass off and everything, we'll reuse them. So that's the idea. So that's it for today, folks. Sunday afternoon. Clocks went back last night, so we've got this extra hour of daylight, and it's been a nice day here on the marina. So that's it. I'm going to have a tidy up now, and that's it for today. So we've achieved something, haven't we? That's the thing now, get this done. I can get tools away in cupboards and what have you. So no, it's done. The work needs to be done in there, but I'm fed up of moving everything about and what have you, and I need to rip the last cupboards out, so I've got to get this done and get stuff in here. I can even store stuff in here if I get some board down, you know, and we can sort the engine out until 8 at 8. So don't matter, it's not going anywhere for a bit. It's all going to be re-piped and everything. So that's the plan. Get some cupboards in here and we can progress in there. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed having a look back on the boat. I know it's a few months ago now at Springs here. I'm going to hammer this, get it done. And the other boat, of course, 'cause I'm not very busy at all. So anyway, that's it, folks. Thanks for liking and subscribing, and if you've not subscribed, why don't you subscribe? Alright, see you later. Ta-ra.